stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Proseku. Co pak, si v práci? Dobrý ránko. Ty vole, ještě žije dneska skurvený pátek. Zase 2 dny lehárečko. Ty máš jak o víkendu, máš volno?
Thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
No pátek, neděle po 18. aby už bylo. Takže atributy. Tady získáme větší nosnost, 100 kg, obratnost, rychlost útoku, inteligence, kritické poškození, vnímání, bonus k dodatečnému poškození zásahem do hlavy, šarm. Regenerace zdraví za sekundu. Dáme si z každého trošku, ne? Tak. Dovednosti dostupné body 2. Boj zblízka. Spíš střelba na dálku.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Střelba na dálku. Dovednosti obrana zlepší tvou schopnost vyhýbat se poškození. Medicína. Dovednosti zlepšují tvé znalosti strojí vesmíru. Každý bod tech výrazně zvyšuje dovednosti medicína, inženýrství a věda. Dovednosti obrana zlepšují schopnost vyhýbat se poškození. Dáme boj na dálku, boj zblízka.
I might have a job for you.
Tak, tady máme určení +1. Doba trvání účinku nápoje, blok, přesvědčování, obdržení poškození šokem, strojírenství, úhyb. Trvání účinku, jo. Držené poškození korozi, inspirace, zdravotnictví, věda, hej, ale ten popisek nahoře je dost přes obraz, to je schválně. Pokud chce vidět někdo normální stream, tak ať jde na Twitch. To je schválně tak velké. Já jsem to chtěl dát úplně přes celý obraz, ale to se mi nějak moc nepovedlo. Komu se to nelíbí, tak jde na Twitch.
I do have a lot of dirty test tubes. I hope you're comfortable with needles.
Pohlaví. Dáme si za ženu. Pličej. Ježiši, kurva, tohle fakt nenávidím, ty vole. Já myslím, že je dobrá. Ta defaultní. Bude se jmenovat Mila. Tak. Upravit název. Další. Další.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Případy už jsem včera všechny vyřešil. V tom Sherlockovi, jo?
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Jo, takže musím vymyslet, co dál. Mě strašně bavil ten... ta vražda v Orient Expressu, ta byla perfektní. To sice nebyl Sherlock, ale Hercule Poirot, ale bylo to dobrý.
Ah, there you are, wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see.
Jinak jsem složil novou skladbu.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you.
Já nevím proč, ale já na hudbu prostě moc nejsem. Já ji ani neposlouchám, nebo na naprosto výjimečných případech. Nevím, je to nějak moc nebere.
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne.
Chtěl jsem jí dát sem na TikTok, prošlo to kontrolou, ale stejně mi TikTok znovu odebral. Jak to?
One of a kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you...
Jak to, nebylo to náhodou moc podobné nějaké podobné. Tady nemůžu tak dlouhý zvuk. Nějaké divné, ne?
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Kurva, já se těch achievementů vždycky tak leknu, kurva.
To waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Já už se v tom TT nevyznám. Já mám problém s jinou věcí, já kdekoliv komentuju, tak vždycky mi to smažou za porušení pravidel. Takže už radši ani nekomentuju. Co to bylo, kurva, za... Nějaká zrůdička.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
No tak já jsem psal aj závadné, aj nezávadné a vždycky mi to smazali za porušení pravidel, ale paradox je, že ani jednou na odvolání mi to neobnovili. Nikdy. A mohl to být jakýkoliv komentář, nikdy ho neobnovili.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can
A
take
někdo
them all out
napíše
with a single
třeba,
shot. Not bad, huh?
nahlasíš to a prý je komentář v pořádku, nic neporušuje. Jo. Já už ani nenahlašuju právě takové. Ty můžeš jako streamer nahlasit jakéhokoliv dementa a vždycky je to, že ho si máš potrestat sám, že to neporušuje pravidla.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Tak už to ani nedělám, tak už to ani nenahlašuju, to je úplně zbytečná práce.
You've tried the best, now try
Dám
the
mu
rest.
bána, je to.
Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
A máme bouchačku. Tak počkej, odjebem ty sudy.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the this?
Taktická časová dilatace. Kvůli komplikacím plynoucí z oživení po další do hibernaci tvůj mozek zpracová čas jinak. Tady se dá zpomalovat čas. Kvéčkem. Dobré. A tady se bude hodně lootovat, to je fajn. Hackování a otevírání zámku. Aj. Počkej, oni u sebe mají taky hodně lootu, kurva, to bych taky mohl pobrat. Měl, vole, nějakou pistol.
Before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts.
No, nic, musím jít dělat, že dělám. Dojeli ředitele. Ty to máš úplně na hovno. Tohle máš úplně na hovno. A přijdu do práce, pustím film a mrdám.
Out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Tady byli jenom ti dva zmrdi. Jsem myslel, Bůh ví, kolik lidí to nehlídá.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Tomu říkám nejlepší alarm, vole, nebo jakoby zabezpečení. Když si upozorní, že na té lodi není nic cenného. Pracovní stůl umožní opravovat, vylepšovat Tvoje zbraně, zbroje, abys byl vždy připraven k boji. Aha. Počkej, čím se jede do inventář? No jasné. Aha. Já přesně tu zbraň držím v ruce, takže to je pěkně ohomně.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Byla jsem naprogramovala, abych vyjadřila zklamání. Tohle tady mé protokoly. Musím dostat tuhle loď do vzduchu.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ty vole, zkuste tentokrát zůstat naživu. Vylepšení a dovednosti. Myslím, poradíme i bez návodu. Střelba na dálku. Výhody. Zvyšuje svou maximální nosnost. Plus 50% základního zdraví. Oh.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Nemám práci. Máš všechno špatně, jsem inspektor. Tohle bude dobrý.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
No, si vařit kafe. Máme tam plné detaily. To. Limit snímku neomezené. Fidelity FSR. Není tady. DLSS. Gamma, kvalita. Tady jenom fosora do prdele.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Komputer zamknutý.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with us. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so...
Ve staré
all that
botanické
power is
laboratoři je
being
regulátor
squandered.
výkonu.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Když říkáte většinou opuštěné, co tím myslíte?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Za achievement. Já se do píče vždycky tak leknu. Získali jste společníka. Společníci poskytují bojovou podporu, jejich schopnosti rozšiřují tvé dovednosti, zvyšují tvou nosnost. No i tady to zapíchnem.